so much that we like, you know what, Ty, what's up with your boys? Keyshawn spent years calling out Debo this, Debo that. The deal was there. Bill said, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from going live on IG and we gonna make something happen. Bill was ready to front the Bill. Then all of a sudden it comes out that says, you know, well, let me give a little bit more context for those that are listening. The WBO ordered Devin Haney versus Keyshawn for the welterweight championship. And then they say Top Rank won the purse bid with $8.5 million. Under the WBO's mandated split, Haney would get 75 and Davis would get 25% of that, which was, well, that's a nice little purse right there between the two. I can see people going back and forth with that. But then Davis said, you know what? I don't even want to fight. My question for y'all is, one, Ty, give us a little bit more detail if you know, like, what happened there. Like, I know once he dropped Bo, a lot of things kind of went left with Keyshawn, and then he wanted to fight people in the locker room. That's not hidden on there. We talking about him versus Devo right now. Was this a smart business move, or was this a missed opportunity?
It's hard to say now because it's happened before when somebody didn't take Debo's 75-25, and they end up doing all right without him anyway. But
no, always, you didn't.
People
you did not throw that in there. My bad, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
He took 30% when he fought Bahola, but
is it me?
Hold on, Ty. You breaking up, Ty?
You
frozen, Ty. You got to re-say what you say, champ. You got to re-say that. You was frozen.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the top.
All right. So people always, trying to bring up the 70-30 that he took when he fought for Undisputed, but there's a difference between fighting for Undisputed and fighting for one belt. So would I fight Devin for 25%? I probably wouldn't take it either. But the thing is, why would Top Rank win that bid knowing that Keyshawn already said he's not taking $3 million? So if he getting 25% of $8 million, you know it's less than $3 million. Why would y'all even bid in at all? If y'all not gonna go at least try to bid so what money he wanted. So that was a waste of time for them on that. And I don't know if they did it on purpose because they knew he was gonna take it, or they did it disrespect Keyshawn. I don't know why they did that. But for Keyshawn, it may be a lost opportunity, but it's hard to say right now because, like I said, when Shakur didn't take the 75-25, and then people kept saying he was done for not taking that, he ended up
every time you about to say that, you notice that
people kept saying that Brian Norman should.
It's like every time you about to say that part, Ty.
They messed me up. I know.
Yeah.
People got mad at Brian Norman for not taking that $1 million to fight Boots. He ended up had to fight Devin, so you never know to the future. So it could be a bad business deal, could be a good business deal. We don't know yet.
I'm gonna chime in and say it's a bad business deal. He signed the Top Rank. What is his highest paid fight with Top Rank?
Like $1 million, I think.
Oh, but he still signed them in every fight.
But if you take $3 million to fight Devin, his next fight gonna be less than $3 million. Because who we gonna fight that's gonna be at Devin's level to give him $3 million again?
Oh, so we already admitting that Keyshawn will lose against Devin.
No, I'm saying even if he wins, he capped it at $3 million or 2 whatever million, and he fought Devin. So who's at a higher level than Devin that he can get that same amount of money?
At 147?
Yeah. That same amount of money or more.
But that's what comes up when you fight. When you beat the top dog, you become the top dog. That's how it is in the sport.
So now
he becomes Devin.
But would he?
Yeah, he would. I don't see none. No, because he
Devin
don't market himself.
Devin more than just because he's Devin. He became Devin because it's his management team and himself.
Yeah, but also Devin became Devin because he was going after top dogs. Devin is known for not ducking any fights.
I wouldn't say he had ducked a fight before. I wouldn't say that.
We're not gonna do this, Ty. I
saw him jump a weight when somebody was trying to get the purse bid for a fight against him, and he went up a weight. I'm saying he did that against somebody.
Man, no. Oh no! Please
He
tell
did.
us who.
Shakur.
Man, I knew you was going. We not doing this. I'm trying not to be.
Got to get the first bid. What happened? He all of a sudden went up and then fought Progress. Just left the whole weight class. Said, "Nah, I ain't doing that weight class."
But you're missing details. You're missing details. One, at that time, not current. I'm gonna say this live. Not at that time, not current, but at that time, Devin was undisputed. Shakur did not want to take the purse that Devin was given. Who fault is that? If Shakur did not want to bet on himself and become that man, that's on him.
No,
we gonna move on. And look what happened. Devin moved on.
Okay, so hold on. So Devin's okay to take a purse bid versus Keyshawn, but he's not taking a purse bid against Shakur.
Okay, tell me where Devin is not the A side. Show me a contract where he's not A side.
He took a purse bid versus Keyshawn, but won't do it versus Shakur.
You talking about now?
This is counted.
But Shakur is with Zuffa. So what you mean take a first bid?
Back then.
Oh, back then. Back then is different. We can't speak for that time at the current now.
One caveat though, was that mandated?
No, it was not mandatory. It was not mandatory.
This one a mandatory.
Exactly.
No, it wasn't gonna be mandatory. That's why you got the purse bid. Then what you call it left.
No, this is a mandatory. But when them two was about to fight, that was not a mandatory.
It was going to be mandatory. That's why he's about to get a purse bid.
It was going to be.
Yes,
was it?
Okay. That's why he's going to get a purse bid.
Oh,
then he left.
I mean, hold on. He left because he could not fit the weight. That's not no quack. He left because he couldn't fit the weight. You already know.
So why would he offer him 75-25? He plan on leaving anyway.
Because he wasn't worth more than 25.
No,
just like that. Shakur was not worth more than 25 at the time.
No, at that time he wasn't.
What did he have to offer? I got all the belts. What do you have to offer me? Nothing.
First bid.
I got more to lose than you in this case.
I know he had more to lose because he's gonna lose. So he had more
and on top of that, another thing too, Tyree is ignoring the journey that he had to take to get all that. He took the low end of the stick to get all the belts.
That's on him. I ain't got
and have someone named Shakur come up because he come up in 135 division and now he feel like he owed more. No, you're not owed nothing. You're not worth nothing. You're not selling out nothing at that time.
Purse bid.
But let's go back to current time. Stay on current time because I was trying to avoid that conversation. But we're going to stay to current time. Current time. This is not a good move for Keyshawn. This is when you got to bet on yourself and become that guy. And the only way you can bet on yourself and become that guy, you got to take these fights when you got it. If you're already making in that salary range, it's not hurting you.
Nope.
Now, if you basing your fight on the opponent you face, and you're trying to tell the opponent you're worth more than what he's had to offer you, you're not ready to fight. You're not ready to fight. You're not ready to bet on yourself, and you are not nothing. And I'm just keep it a buck. If you're not ready to bet on yourself in this division as a fighter and become that guy, regardless of the purse bid, and you're gonna tell me because of a financial gain, we watch you fight suckers. We watch you fight suckers. And now you can't tell me you can't fight the A side because of the money that they have to offer you. I don't want to say it on air, but we know what that make you look like.
This is
you know what I'm saying?
What is
so
velvet?
There's nothing to be said.
Nah.
There's nothing to be said for him because, in my opinion, I ain't gonna lie to you. I personally thought he was taking a step down so Shakur can come up. I respected that one.
I did too. I thought that's what it was for. I
respected that one. But based on the current topic, if that's not the thing that's going to happen, you did it for nothing. If your homie set you up for nothing, or you step down for nothing, because your next fight is going to be around the same price range, because you did not take this fight now.
It's gonna be lower.
And then if you go your next fight, if you go take a lower purse,
nope. But
that shows that you ducked the fight.
Norman did the same thing when he supposed to fight Boots. He took less money for the next fight, but guess what? He got $3.5 million for the fight after that.
And who he fought?
Haney.
Oh, okay.
But Keyshawn can fight somebody to get more than $3 million.
Haney they offered him $3 million. The purse bid. Listen, they offered him $3 million. The purse bid came down to 2 point something. He was already offered $3 million.
Yeah.
So that's him.
But he can fight somebody else in that same weight class and get more than $3 million.
You said one more thing.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He can fight somebody in that same weight class and get more than $3 million.
In that same weight class at 140, 147?
147, yeah.
Who? He get more than $3 million?
Ryan Garcia.
Okay, you're right.
He get more than $3 million. He definitely.
You're right. He probably can. He probably can.
So there we go.
But this is the bad part of it. Ryan don't need him.
He might do not. He might be able to force him to if he can fight Brian Norman, beat Brian Norman. He can move up in the rank and that for that belt.
Who?
Keyshawn beating Brian Norman?
I said if he can. I didn't say he will. I said if he can.
Man. Well, you about to make me down the sweat this talk. So how you gotta slow down some?
Let me jump in this conversation right quick. He wouldn't even have to do all of that if he would just fight Devin.
Exactly.
You don't have to do all that. You got to fight right here. You went online and did all that for like 3 weeks. It's right there. So then you drop down, and then Ricky said, you for suckers. I like how you said that. And he said, and then Sal said, what'd that make you look like? The suckers that he beat on. That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like. Because there's no way you did that. 2.1?
It's 2.1, man.
And it's the opportunity. It's more so the opportunity. Because again, you go out there and beat Devin, then you become the boogeyman that everybody's talking about. But you're not gonna fight Shakur, so there's no point.
And he needed a greater comeback after the display of almost drowning his career last year.
Yeah, that's true.
The opportunity is really what he missed. That's why I'm saying you messed up.
What are you doing?
He took another step back. So
now took another step back this year after you had one last year. Yeah. And the only reason I'm upset with him is because we are all fans of his. And you can't call yourself the businessman. You can't do business, man. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, you're sitting here trying to sell us that you're prima donna to someone on the A side. No, I never seen the other side dictate. You not there. You don't have a belt. You just moving into the division. And if you was able to sell, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
Yeah, you only had a belt one time. You only had to fight one fight.
Yeah, you're not. Look, he's not a Tank. You're not a Shakur. Yeah. As far as we know, we are good fans of you in the red corner. Yes, we are fans. But to the casual fan, who are you? And this is where that fight should have. This is where that difference would have made and would have been happening if he would have took this.
Yeah, but I think he would have lost.
I do too.
So
I mean. It's not about it's not about you winning or losing in this moment. It's about you displaying what you could be.
Nowadays with casuals, losing.
No. I disagree. Because remember what I always say. It's not about the laws. It's about who you lose to.
Yeah. So like that's
and boxing is literally who you lose to. We've seen it time and time again. I know a lot of fighters' egos don't want to get rid of that. But it really depends who you lose to. Would you rather lose to a sucker or would you rather lose to the top of the food chain? I would rather lose at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
It'd be hey Ty, you come on, Ty. Even I will feel bad for him if he caught a shot from a sucker and that was it.
Because think about it like this.
And that rematch. I would be mad for him.
Like think about it like this. I'm gonna read Terry comment right quick. If he beats Haney, wouldn't that pull in more money for the Garcia fight? And then even more money for the rematches? I think it's a miss.
Yes. I agree with Terry. It's a missed opportunity for nothing. You already promoted the fight. You promoted I'm getting mad. Because you promoted the fight.
He is mad. Look.
You promoted the fight. You put the work effort.
Number one, WBO made him mandatory. You got his man to make him mandatory.
And then you got privilege. You came from a place of privilege and became the mandatory after announcing you moving up.
Yeah.
Not too many fighters get this type of opportunity and you blew it.
Then you have a belt that way at that section of the body. So yeah.
And another thing, Keyshawn, Canelo lost to Floyd. Look what it did for his career.
Exactly.
What we say about what is it? Zayas who just lost the boots. It's like,
And
hey,
look
this
what
may
it's
be a
doing.
learning lesson. It
It's
may
not
be a
taking away
learning
from
lesson.
his career. It is again in boxing. I wholly believe that it's not about your it's just about who you lose to.
Yeah.
It's just about who you lose to because
Now, if you go lose to Frank Martin, then you might be done.
And how you lose, I admit, and how you lose
bad.
too.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you'll regret.
I don't think
you catch a hungry fighter. I'm pretty sure you'll regret. You catch a hungry fighter that's hungrier than you, and he puts you on display. Versus you being fighting Devin, and he put you on display.
Look what Haney did at Progress.
Facts.
And look what happened to Haney after.
Look what he did to Loma. It wasn't a terrible fight, but he still he pulled it through.
Who?
Devin.
Look what he did to Loma.
Yeah.
He lost, but okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, what did he do to Loma?
He won.
What did he do? What he did to Loma was go to his corner and say, "Puff, it feel like you know everything I'm doing."
That's
Bill looked back and said, "He do."
That's true.
What you talking about?
But fortunate for Devin, Loma got caught being a late fighter as usual.
Hey, he made it
Let's
out.
Keep it a bean.
He made it out.
Ain't that right? Ty, come on, Ty. Loma, if Loma wasn't a late fighter, we wouldn't have a lot of these conversations about it.
Loma won. I don't care what nobody say.
Okay. Excuse me.
Ricky agree with that. Ricky know Loma won that fight. He's going by what the stats say.
Look,
just like in Reinhardt, he won that fight.
We can't fight what happened.
When we talking about him, yes, we can. When we talking about Haney, we sure can, because we saw what happened and look what he did. He called the board. Hey, hey, I know I got knocked down 5 times, but hey,
and then
we got to fight what happened.
And
like,
then that same punch couldn't do nothing to Rolly.
Because Rolly is a different breed.
Hey, Rolly do sound like a moped when he fighting, though. I ain't gonna lie. It sound like I'm like, is he saying bang every time he throw a punch? It sound like I'm like,
T.O. better be ready because he gonna be like, bang,
bang. When we go to the recap, I really am interested in who you guys think is gonna fight. Matter of fact, I think we time now. Can we go down? We right up
on the up and coming fights. We right up there. But we just want to close it out. I want to say I just want to give a shout out to my man Real, aka Mr. Pay That Man. He be in the comments sometimes on the show. He said he tired of talking about these 3 fighters because they don't want to fight. So he was talking about Haney, Tank. Well, I'm gonna say 4. I think it was Haney, Tank, Keyshawn, and Shakur, because they all diluting the boxing streets with just talking on Twitter, but not actually getting in the ring. I just want to give him a shout out.
Yeah, we can't put Devin in that though. Devin get in the ring. We can't put Devin with that.
Shakur got in the ring. Shakur fought Tio, who was the man at 140.
Up and coming fights.
Yeah, that's the debatable.
We talking about who they want to. We know who they calling out.
Who make the fights that we want to see. But anyway, upcoming fights. Yeah,
Turkey.
Ain't nobody wants to see no thing going August